From Africa, I'm bringing you the wonderful Nathi. Anki is the name of the song, featuring Titi, and you will see that here. Over here, you'll see Joe Hisashi, my neighbor, Totoro, and you will be asking, what's that about? I've combined the video which you will see, it's a nature video, with Nathy's audio track that he's just dropped from his wonderful, wonderful album. He's dropping a lot of fabulous music at the moment. And to get an African artist on my channel is a first for me. But 2023 is showing me lots of underrated artists, lots of artists that need a voice. And his voice just needed a visual, because in the original audio track, a lot of the fans of Nathi said, oh, it's a pity it didn't have a visual that we could combine and we could look at. And I thought, you know what, I've been doing quite a bit of that, putting audio tracks to visual tracks, nature. This particular one from Joe, I hope I'm saying his Japanese name right, Hisashi, is incredible. And the music that goes with the video, the original one, is amazing, so check it out. But today, for today's purposes of introducing Nathi and his wonderful voice and vocals, he's singing in his native language, but I have the English translation. It's also translated into 32 languages. So don't forget to like and subscribe if you like my combination, because to bring Nathi onto my channel is a first, but it's fabulous that his voice is going to resonate with so many people. You will enjoy him. You will savor this artist. It's a bio channel, everybody, so I like to give a bit of information about my guest. He is Nkosi Mankai, professionally known as Nathi, South African singer, songwriter and artist. He shot to limelight upon the release of his critically acclaimed song titled Nomvula of his triple platinum debut studio album Biokia. Later released his second album titled Umwelo Wam on 20th of October 2016. He is presently signed under Gallo Record Company. His earlier life, he was born amongst 5 siblings to a single mother, a small town of Eastern Cape, South Africa. He grew up in Maclear, Eastern Cape, South Africa, where he was educated and developed an interest in music and drawing. In 2006, Nathi was sentenced to 8 years in prison for a 2002 robbery-related crime. He was, however, released after serving 4 years. So he's had a turbulent past. He's learned from it, but music was his saving grace. And I've always said to people, we can't judge people of their past. If they can learn from it, develop from it, become positive and bring positivity to people from their experience, that is a good thing. And Christian faith, any faith, is always about forgiveness and forgiving your fellow man. And I don't know the man to judge him. I just know that his music is incredible, as you're going to hear. He signed in 2022 a record deal with Gallo Record Company and released his 3rd studio album. I can't pronounce it, in 2018, but it will be in the description and come up with the translation. I will try Ifu Lambantu, and the album won an award for Best African Adult Contemporary Album on the 25th South African Music Awards. Imagine, he's learned, he came out of prison, he started writing music, and he continued with just producing beautiful songs in his native language. I feel fortunate we have the translation of the lyrics. They're simple, they're meaningful, and it's powerful. And Can't is a single, the one that you're going to hear, that really talks about, I just can't get you out of my mind, out of my life. I can't understand why we can't work through our problems and get to the point of reconciliation. It's about, I think, upset, regret, and a need to resolve the past to move on with the future. And that's going to be my summary before I translated the lyrics. So, Nathie, welcome to the channel. Your music is going to blow everybody apart. I'm going to feature you a lot in 2023, and people will understand why when I play your music. Everybody, enjoy the sound of Nathie. Anki, which means can't, featuring TT. Well, what did you think of that, everybody? I thought that was absolutely beautiful. And thank you, Joe, because your video just brought a visual to the wonderment that is Nathie's vocals. It's just beautiful. And TT, congratulations. A great duet for the world to listen to. That African music is just so beautiful. It doesn't have to be traditional. It can be as modern as this, and it delivered as beautifully as that. I just find it just truly beautiful. Let's go now to the lyrics themselves from Nathi. I do have them. It opens up with verse 1. I will give you my love. I give you my heart. Please don't break my heart, my love. And it continues, my love, my father. I want you to be the mother of my children. I want you to live with me. So there's a beautiful poetic opening to this song about love and expressing the love. And sometimes the best way to express love, everybody, is to express it through beautiful words. And he's asking for caution. Now, Titi comes in and she says, you know, my eyes fall closed, my heart is breaking, I want to talk through, I don't want to bother you, in a response. But at the same time, this is a need for two people to come together and just talk. It's as simple as that. There's been no craziness, no upsets. It's just been a situation. Maybe work, maybe living apart in different cities, and you just can't come together as often as you would. Or maybe it's just for Nathi, the music, traveling, wanting to see more of the world is pulling him apart from the love that has fed him, sustained him. Because it goes on, my eyes fall closed, my heart is breaking. I want to talk through, I don't want to bother you. So it's both of them feeling that. And I feel you do need to talk through. In life, when there's a situation where two people need to talk, they have to talk. Because otherwise, you go away from a situation and you're thinking, oh, this could have been stronger, better, more beautiful if I had just spoken how I felt. So it's a beautiful, simple song about the heart, the wanting to speak, the wishing. And sometimes a lot of people wish this way, they want it to happen, but they don't make it happen. They don't pick up the telephone, they don't type an email, they just allow a situation to grow apart when it's obvious here Nathi wants it to work out. But let's see what he says in the next. It says, it's the way I like it, he says in the next verse. I can't break up with you. You know how I like it. I can't break up with you. And he repeats, break up with you. In other words, asking himself, when you're in that situation and you feel life is pulling you away from somebody you love, but you don't want it to happen, you repeat the words in your head, how am I going to break up? Should I break up? Is it the best thing for me, for us? Because I have a lot of pressure, I need to be in a different place, but I can't bring this person with me. But I want them with me because they're in my heart. A lot of mental pressures. And he continues, you asked where we were from. He asked where we're going. You know we have things to go through, both of us. You know how much I love you. You used to be on the sofa, as we promised. You would say yes, he. And I think that part of it is Titi singing the part of Nathi's love, saying, look, I have fond memories of us on the couch, just watching TV, talking, cuddling, eating together. I don't want to lose those memories. I want to make more of them. And now you're saying, and on the couch, many promises were made. I'll stay with you. I won't break up with you. You're my woman. I'm your man. But at the same time, Titi's saying, are these now to become memories because you're not willing to speak the truth and sort something out here? What's happening? So it continues. It's the way I like it. I can't break up with you. It's his answer. You know I like it. I can't break up with you. Repeating it like a chant in his head. break up with you, break up with you, break up with you. I can't. So he's convincing himself, I just can't do this. I have to work out. So I think he starts to resolve it in his head by saying something repeatedly in your head. You either make it happen or you come to the realization that's it. What's he going to do? He finishes with, it's the way I like it, I can't break up with you. So he knows he has to work out whatever the situation is that's pulling him apart from, we shall say for the sake of the song, Titi, pulling him away from Titi. His love, he's just saying lyrically, I I just need time. And sometimes time is the greatest healer. He knows he can't break up with her. He knows he's in love with her. She has fond memories of being with him and all the promises he made. She's asking him, she puts back the question he's asking his brain. So you're breaking up, you want this to happen? And he's saying to himself, I don't want to happen. But to resolve that, my advice to a friend would be, just speak. And ask Titi, do you want to come with me and live in a different place, bit of a fresh start, and work this out? If you really love the person, you don't leave them behind. You bring them with you forward and just find a solution. It's a beautiful song. I loved it, Nathie. I hope you enjoyed the visual of Joe's that I mixed together. I am going to feature you a lot in 2023. I think you're pretty amazing. Thank you everybody for listening. Take